Pauri 21.
तीर्थ तप दया दतु दान, जे को पावे तिल को मान। सुनिया मनिया मनि किता पाऊ, अंतर्गति तीर्थ मल नाऊ। सब गुण तेरे मैं नहीं कोई, बिन गुण कीते भक्ति न होई। सुवसति आथी बाणी बरमाऊ, सती सुहाण सदा मनि चाऊ। कवण सुवेला बकतु कवणो, कवण थिति कदाणु वारू। कवणी सिरुति माहू, कवणो जितु होवा अकारु। वेल न पाया पंडित जी, होवे लेख पुराण। भक्तु न पायो का दिया जे, लिखनी लेख कुरान। थिति वारू ना जोगी जाने, रुति माहू ना कोई। जा करता सिर ठीक साजे, आपे जाने सोई। किव करी आख्या किव कर सालाही, किव करनी किव जाना। नानक अखणी सबको आखे, एक दो एक सियाना। बड़ा साहिब बड़ी नाई, किता जाका होवे। नानक जे को आपो जाने, आगे गया न सोही।
Explanation. In this Pauri, Guru Nanak Ji explains the importance of self-improvement and cultivating the divine qualities within the self as compared to just following the path of performing rituals externally, and their futility. It is really good of conducting the self by going to the places of pilgrimage to experience the divine vibrations. To donate, to have mercy on fellow beings, to do penance of different kinds by keeping fasts on various religious occasions, etc., are indeed very good spiritual activities. This might give some individual satisfaction, some honor or glory one can earn in the society besides improving physical health by getting other divine blessings from the Almighty. But these are insignificant achievements in spirituality. To achieve complete grace of Almighty in this life, merely these external rituals are not adequate. For the self-realization, devotees need recitation of divine name, listening to divine glory, meditation on divine utterances, mergence in the deep meaning of knowledge or wisdom of His divine words. Furthermore, implementing and changing life as per His command and executing all possible activities only for His service. One must cultivate all divine virtues that are contentment, forgiveness, love for fellow human beings, etc., and many more divine qualities in the internal frame of one's heart and mind. One must be merged in such qualities to be in divine love for Almighty. This will dissolve all the vices of the mind and one will turn to be pure. By taking bath in pilgrimage places, only physical cleaning is possible, but by reciting a divine name, that is by ajapa, mind is rendered pure and vices get vanished, washed away on divine mergence. This is basically termed an internal divine bath. Only mediation or mergence is the key as per Gita and Japuji to become self-radiant, pure and God-realized in this life itself. Starting from chanting or recitation of His name and then entering into Anahat Nad, the voiceless region, and gradually to the abode of silence and finally merging or expanding the self-consciousness in the Supreme Consciousness and getting merged in that is the sole path of self-realization. Further highlighting the glory of Almighty, This pauri depicts that all the existing virtues in this universe are personally his own divine virtues. No virtue belongs to a tiny creature created by him. Unless and until Almighty by his own blessings doesn't create these divine virtues in a human being, it is not possible to become his devotee. He only picks and chooses his devotees, generates his own virtues in the heart and converts him as his favorite devotee. No one can be his devotee by one's own efforts and will. All these are greatness of Almighty that one sings and adores his glory, worship and merges in his divinity. He is the doer and he himself is his own master. Truth, love, peace, contentment and work for him without any selfish motives are a few of his virtues. By virtue, only one can assess his own closeness with the Almighty. Divine virtues are the divinity and divinity is God, the Supreme Light Himself. When divine virtues appeared in the created being, then and then only there remains no difference between the created and the Creator. Both created and Creator become the same. In other words, God and His devotees become the same, and this is the devotion, the real grace and blessing of the Creator on the created. Almighty is ever glorious and omnipresent, omnipotent and changeless. Almighty is all in all. God Himself is delusion, the Maya. He Himself is Brahma, the Creator. He Himself is divinity and divine words. Nothing is separate from Him. On one level Almighty is Maya and on the other level He is Brahma. There is no differentiation between His creation and in Him. He is present in every creation, takes care of the creation, and Himself takes formless form in each creation. Only the effect of Maya does not allow a creature to conceive this mysterious fact. How a body can survive without the force of prana, which is the mysterious force of creation within us. Almighty is ever in Ananda, in joy. He is conscious, existence and bliss. The union of this Trinity is Brahma. He is ever true, in bliss and in joy. We the created can become the same when the divinity is poured in our heart by the grace of Almighty, the Supreme Cosmic Light. In the continuation of this pauri, Guru Nanak Ji explores the origin of the universe so as to express its magnanimity. No power of the universe could express till today the time, the day, the date, the weather or season, month and year, when the Almighty has created this universe. Since all the creatures born after the Almighty created the universe, so no one can ever know about its time of creation by God. Finite or creature is the part of infinite or creator, so it is just not feasible by any norm to perceive about its origin and estimate the age of this mighty universe. Even learned scholars could not conceive the original period of holding and manifesting the creation of this universe by the Almighty. Had they known or could conceive about its origin, they might have succeeded to write a grand book like Puranas on its appearance or origin. Even Mohammedan Maulvis and divine religious scholars, the Qajis, did not have any concept of the creation of the universe, otherwise they would have expressed their opinion and could have written many write-ups in the form of the big book on this subject like that of Quran or Quran. Furthermore, it is said that great Indian yogis by their rigorous penance could not visualize time, date, season, month etc. of the creation of this universe. No creature of this universe can express about this mystery. The creator of the universe only himself knows when he has created this mighty universe. No one else can ever conceive its origin since all creatures appeared and evolved after millions of years later after the universe was created. Guru Nanak Ji says how the greatness of Almighty can be expressed, how His glory can be sung and by which means these can be discussed and adored and how small creatures like us can perceive this great timeless hidden mystery. All creatures want to express about this mystery of the Almighty in their own way, considering as if each one of them is more wise and intelligent than the other. No creature understands that this mystery is a mysterious mystery and is covered with infinite layers of complex mysteries. A finite creature can never conceive this mysterious origin. Almighty and His power are immense. His greatness is beyond reach. Whatsoever is happening in this universe is as per His wish since He is the originator and the creator of the universe. Any creature who tries to reach the source by his limited knowledge and wisdom, he can never reach the source and he will cease to receive any regard or honor from the abode of Almighty. Even his progress may be curtailed by His command. In fact, a tiny creature created by an infinite creator can never reach the depth of the concealed layers or wisdom of the Almighty. This universe is beyond time. The universe, which exists beyond time, is itself timeless. As Almighty is beyond time, so the universe was created by Him. So neither one can know the origin of the Almighty and nor that of the universe. Mergence in the glory of Almighty and that of the universe is the only joy that a devotee must try to experience. One must meditate on the mysterious grand glory of the Almighty. He only can reveal His mystery, and this is only possible as per His wish only. He is the Master of the universe.